Y'all come in. Come in. Come, come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. I'm gonna give y'all time to come in, but it will get to a certain time, minute, second. I'm gonna go ahead on and get started, and y'all can catch up. Okay? You know how we do it over here on this channel, cause I don't know when I'm gonna go live. So if you hit the notification, I'll be live all the time. Don't All right, y'all come in. We're gonna talk. You're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this Hernandez Govan and what's going on in this young Dolph case. Okay, we got to find out what's going on in this young Dolph case to keep from his fiance being uh, frustrated. Okay, I definitely want to give my condolences to Dolph, young Dolph family. Okay, y'all come on in and hit the like button as you come on. Y'all got to get my lights up. Okay, you got to get my lights up. Okay, because I'm working too hard on him. All right, y'all. I want to get into young Dolph fiance. I don't know, should I be calling her his fiance since they're no longer going to get married, but we're going to say fiance during this time right here. I want to give a shout out to Rolling Strong for putting this article out here. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Onan TV. Um, uh, he's really into this uh, young Dolph, case. I'm in all the cases. Y'all know how I am. I'm all over the place. But I want to share something with y'all. Um, I think young Dolph fiance made one of the biggest mistake in his case. And y'all, you know what? And look, let's put it like this. Everything I say is allegedly, okay? It is allegedly, okay? Everything's alleged, okay? And it's for educational purposes and it's for commenting. And y'all, and this is a learning process. Anytime you're not married to a person, a male or a female, that is a superstar, can rap or whatever, and you're supposed to be their fiance, never leave the public out. Never leave the people out. That's what happened to Mill J in the Young Dolph case. In the Young Dolph situation. With what's going on with the people who locked up and the people who've been accused of setting this man up, I deep down in my heart think she been set. She what word I want to use? Counterfeit, counterfeited by her private investigator. See, one thing women got to understand is if you got a YouTuber or any YouTuber, any business person, anybody who been on John Dolph and who can help you with, I'd say Old Man TV. She should have got with him. And he could have helped her like he helped in the case now. But he been overlooked it. Now Mill said that she didn't want to. I did one video just on her a few minutes ago. So I did an upload, so y'all need to check that out. She didn't want to help. She didn't want the public to help her because she felt that it would be like muddy water. Okay. But the public is the one that can help y'all find who, what, and everybody who been doing certain things. Okay. So in this article right here, she said that she didn't want to tell y'all a lot of things. Okay. She went back up here. She wanted y'all to do something after she messed it up. She wanted y'all to do something after she messed it up, okay? And a lot of things happened that y'all think that it should. A lot of things happened that around her that y'all thought that she knew, but she didn't know. Govan shouldn't have a bond that low. If he was the alleged the mastermind person. Okay, let's go back to up there what she mentioned about the mastermind. Okay, let's go. Okay, now she want to blame Judge Cafe, But I'm not gonna blame. If they had that judge right there to me, it was going out good. She said she was angry, y'all. Definitely moving. She when she left y'all out of things, then it kind of like frustrated her. Okay, when she left y'all out of a lot of things, it's frustrated her. Something she said up here, she felt that she was taken for granted. Let me tell y'all ladies something. See, y'all can be strong in the books and the words, but you're gonna need the men's backbone to back you up. Now, I know you're not gonna agree with me, women, but you're gonna need the men's backbone to back you up. I don't care how strong we are, women, but we still gonna need our men's backbone. We gonna need that extra oil and that grease to hey to look out for us. Now, for 2 years, she said, "Now look, y'all. I don't talk about the son and your. I want to put right here, Mill J. Now believe her silence was taken for granted. That's why we all over the place in this case. If we don't get this thing where it's supposed to be, they're gonna release all them people. Y'all don't want to hear this, what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all better listen, because I'm about to give you some information. Okay. She believed her being silenced was taken for granted by the law enforcement. Okay. That's what she said. But she got a private investigator, y'all. She got fed up during the time when all this happened. She's very quiet now since what's your homeboy name? It's underlined. She's not around. Uh it's like she want help. Too late for help. It's too late for help. Okay, because they got the two alleged shooter. Okay, they got the two alleged shooters, and what she said about let me see what I can find where the part is. She said about Hernandez. That's who I want. She said her frustration reached a tip point recently when she learned through the media, not the prosecutor. That's where the people, you have to go through the people when you don't want to know some things. You get through the people, getting on these men's channels, again, on not just the men, on these good YouTube channels, even though you might not care what they saying, you need to listen and get them to work with you. They weren't against Dolph. They was working with you toward putting these people down. If it wasn't from the public, then you wouldn't know who did this to Dolph. Okay? All right. Now, I tried to understand what she was talking about Justin Johnson right here. She said in an order filed September 28th, the appeals tribunal decided that Judge Lee Cafe created a reasonable appearance, a partiality, when he yanked the phone in the jail visitation privileges alleged shooter Justin Johnson last year without giving Johnson defense team a chance to be heard. I'm not worrying about Justin Johnson, the one shot your man. See, I don't want to hear nothing about Justin Johnson, because he the one shot your fiance. Then she also said that Judge Cafe argued his actions was warranted because of Johnson. Y'all know about Johnson. We already know about Johnson. We're making a song like that, trying to make some money while he was behind them bars, okay? Judge did what he's supposed to do. I'm not going to take up for Justin Johnson, okay? Mill also said that it was difficult to learn and field questions about the judge's officers from the media who covered his announcement removal October 27th, a full month after the appeals court ruling. She said prosecutors didn't reach to explain what happened until October 3rd. See, first of all, Mill, what you had to do, you said you had a private investigator, right? If you had a private investigator, that private investigator is supposed to be doing his job, not you doing the job. He's supposed to be doing the job. All of them some kin each other. All of them know each other. All of them working together. So you catching on the thing late because they feel that you're a female, and I don't know who your prosecutor was. Not your prosecutor, your lawyer was. A private investigator. I mean, maybe you should have fired him and got you a good one. because he wasn't doing his job. The court gonna do what they want to do. But if they are telling your private investigator, your private investigator is not wasn't giving you the information right here. So she says private she said that the prosecutor didn't reach to explain what happened. No, your private investigator Mill didn't reach. I'm telling you, that's how the game go. Okay, all she said that all I'm asking for is that they regard the family to the point where we at least get information first. Your attorney was getting information. Your private investigator were getting information. They wasn't getting the information to you. Again, I'm gonna say it. She said before anyone else does. I don't know who she mean by anyone else does. Yeah, I guess you want to know how some of y'all people was getting information that she wasn't getting information. And she's supposed to be the fiance, but she not his wife. Always remember, you're not his wife. Okay, if I continue to be silent, and that's what you were doing, you were hiding stuff from the public, and the public were ahead of you. It might get to the place where all my grievance will have to be acknowledged in an appeal process. That can't happen. We've got to be assertive in this situation. We have to make sure we tackle issues as they come and not turn a blind eye and then try to go back later to keep fighting this thing. This what you did, Mia. You're the one is fighting up. You're the one fought it the blind eye. You, not us. You. You, this is you and your private detective. Y'all didn't want the public to know what was going on, which they knew what was going on. Okay, that's his family, beautiful family. Okay, she went home. She went on and says, the delay, and y'all, we know this information is open. I'm about to go somewhere with this information. Thank you for the confession. We will talk to you later. Okay, bye. Thank you. You're welcome. Now go ahead. Now, Jay says the delay communication wasn't the first issue for her. Okay, she had a private attorney reach out to and get like I said, give a shout out to Onan. If she had an Onan on her side, then she and the twins, they would have been on this thing for her. Cause I be all over the place. I have so many other cases. Okay, Jay says that delayed communication. It wasn't that it was delayed communication. It was that your private detective wasn't doing their job. That's why it was delayed. He was delayed giving her information. Okay, was the first issue for her. She had a private attorney reach out to law enforcement back in March the 22nd with her discovery that someone with the last name Johnson attempted to trademark Yondal's name. See, I didn't know about that a month before his murder. So somebody trying to trademark his name. She found its suspicion and wanted investigator to take a look. Okay, that's what. Hey, you got to pay that. You got to hire another investigator to pay for that. You got to pay these investigators to do their job. You know what I mean? You got to reach out to people. You got to reach out to the social media, cause they can help you. Okay, it was regarded. I don't feel is proper due diligence. Okay, I don't feel that that's 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 fair to us. Okay, that's how law works, women, ladies. That's how law works. It's not a fair to them. It's not a fair this. Now I'm about to tell y'all something that will shock me. That what's about to come up now, and that's why I am so concerned about Hernandez. Is the one I'm concerned about. So I decided to go back and find out what was really going on with Hernandez. Why was his bond so low? So Mill says she also has a problem with the $90,000 bond. See, a lot of y'all didn't know. Hey, she had some problem with this bond. See, a lot of y'all think that she didn't have a problem with that bond. She also have a problem with the $90,000 bond that allowed the alleged mastermind of the murder, Hernandez Govan, to be released from jail. and placed on house arrest in May. Now, this is very important to us. This is very important to us. Why? His bond below. So she said, I understand. She said, Hernandez, I understand that denying bond was out of the question. So she couldn't deny the bond. Y'all listen. She couldn't deny the bond, okay? His bond. She couldn't do that. That was out of the question. However, the low amount was something she felt they would have done better job explaining to her, okay, and her people. That's what Mia said. Mia can't understand why that bond was that low. That she think that is he if Hernandez supposed to be the mastermind murder, why is his bond that low? Okay. She felt that they could have done a better job explaining to them. We said we were uncomfortable with that amount. So she mentioned up. They stood up. They stood up and said that they were uncomfortable with that amount. But it was pretty much that this is what we're doing. Okay, so she also mentioned that we're just letting you know it wasn't much of a discussion. Oh, what? She believed more could have been done to voice the family display. In other words, they telling her it's not going to be up to them, up to her. No way about the bond. See, y'all got to understand when something this big like this, you never know who all involved. You don't know if law enforcement involved, the judge involved. You don't know who involved in this. Okay, now Hernandez. Now this is something that I really want to come here and go over with y'all with this here with this bond. That means that she didn't have nothing to do with the bond. They're gonna do whatever they want to do. They pretty much gonna do what they want to do, regardless of what she say. And they gonna just tell her, say, we just letting you know it wasn't much of a discussion. Now she said, looking ahead, she worried Judge Cafe rescues to will further delay processing, which is not, and push the planned March 11th, 2024 trial date. Okay, the first major hearing with the new judge is set for December 1st. What? December 1st? Jesus. Jay says her new approach is to garner as much attention as possible so the system doesn't drag the case out for years. That means that you need to start getting on YouTube. You need to start talking, reaching out to some of these platforms and keep the name. I most definitely go chat with Old Nan TV. I don't hear nothing from the twins no more. And drag whoever talking about it. Even I'm keeping the spirit. I can't stay here, but I can keep the awareness out there. Keep it pushing, keep it attention. Anybody give attention to the case? Cause really they not giving attention to this case like they used to. I need us to be heard. Okay, I wish y'all could have did that earlier. Okay, she said I need us to be heard. I need us to be seen. I don't need us to be seen as just a rapper's family, and rappers die every day. And this is an ongoing thing, and we're just going to put you all in a pile of rapper. Well, that's her hearsay. Those are her words. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about the co-defendant, Justin Johnson, 25. Now he 25 and Smith 33 have plead not guilty. Now, she wants y'all to talk about this to push this thing for her. Now she wants to get out the mud. She's tired of playing in the mud, and she wants y'all to push this case so it won't just be staggering. That's what they doing. They playing. Cause Hernandez done been in the court a couple of times for violating his bond rights, and guess what happened? He back out again. So, co-defendant Justin Johnson, 25, and Cornelius Smith, 33, have pleaded not guilty to pulling up in a stolen Mercedes-Benz and opened fire on Thornton at Makita's homemade butter cookies on Airway Boulevard in South Memphis. Govan is 44. Also plead not guilty to first-degree murder and denies arranging the slaving. The fourth man charged in this case was Johnson half brother, and he's out on bond. That was Jamarcus Johnson. He pleaded guilty in June to 3 counts of being an accessory after the fact because his brother brought out everything to him. The prosecutor said that Jamarcus accepted a car, a cell phone from Johnson for Justin after the murder to help him escape Memphis amid a manhunt. Wow. And they let these men walk around like this, y'all. He ain't guilty then. And that means that his own brother gonna turn against him. I don't have brother about to turn against him unless he gonna be behind them both. Cause Justin brought everything to him and told him everything. So we know who the killer are. Okay. Mia also said she hopes a trial brings resolution. I definitely want to know why, because there's no justifiable reason for me. She says the murder. I want to know why they wanted to take him from us. Oh, Mia, you need to ask them more than that. Why they want to take you from them? Okay. I want them to say why they did what they did. These folks, these killers don't care. He's the man. That's why they did that. They ain't gonna tell you that. Them folks ain't got to answer you. Remember that. From there, I literally want them to have to live. What? I literally want them to have to live so their conscience can really wreak havoc. And I really avoid, okay? And I really want to ask the question, was it worth it? No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to keep it alive, him alive over here. She said our case is proceeding to trial as it should. They're gonna be in the trial gonna be in December, y'all. Hangerman said the family has been very well apprised of what the evidence is. They were invited, and many came and watched video associated with the crime. Wow. We'll talk extensively about motives. We have to wait for the trial for those things to come out in the public. But the family has been well apprised of those things. Well, that's good. Wait a minute. That's good, Jay Mill, for you. Okay. And say he confirmed a meeting with Jay has been set for later this month to discuss her concern. And Mill talked to know more about this shooting. How they know, how did they, since y'all, how did y'all know it was him? I guess y'all got a video saying that somebody turned Justin them in, Cornelian and them, are they really the shooter? How did they find out they were covered up good? How did they find out they were the shooter? You don't want to be in the trial and turn around and y'all have no proof or they were the shooter. You need to ask them kind of questions like that. We hope the fact that we have a new judge doesn't slow down. Don't worry about the time, uh, Mill. And right now, don't worry about slowing or going fast. Things good happen to those who wait. That's what you need to do. Just keep praying. I don't think it should. I hope the trial goes in March, but it didn't go in March. Okay. Also, she also says her top priority remains her kids. Okay. She planned to mark the second anniversary of Thornton death Friday by teaching them to turn the tragic, hurtful day into a day of service. She said the family foundation named for Dolph's beloved grandmother, Ida Mae, is sponsoring events in Memphis, Atlanta, and Chicago centers on giving back to the community. She and her children will be handing out toys. Oh, that's sweet. This is the Dolph Day of service. It's his holiday. Oh, all right then. That's what she told Rolling Stone. It's a hard day, but the best way to make a hard day a good day is by doing something good. That's true. These are the things Dolph used to do. It's the best way to honor him. That's sweet enough. She's so sweet. She is so sweet. I hate that happen, man. She love that man. So I want to get to. I want Mia to know that we ain't forgot her, but I want to show y'all this video right here, and y'all seen this video before. Got a video being around for a long time. But those it's been a year ago. But this is how they call Govan, and I don't understand why his bond or that low, but ain't nothing I can do. But I think Mia should be on the. She should have a platform where somebody can back her up to talk about this. She because like I said, Onan is on this thing. Onan TV is really on this. So she need to get with him, man. Shoot.
Continuing that breaking news in young Dolph's case, Hernandez Govan, one of the prime suspects in the rapper's death, is now out of jail on a $90,000 bond.
Our Jarita Patterson was in court today and learned that new bond is based partially on new details of his possible role in the crime. District Attorney Steve Mulroy tells WREG young Dolph's family agreed to the bond setting. Hernandez Govan is the man the DA first said.
No, they didn't agree with that bond setting. That said news saying that. I just read that to y'all. I just read that. See how the news just lied on her? You see?
The young Dolph's family agreed to the bond setting. Hernandez Govan is the man the DA first.
They didn't agree to that. Now, why would they say that? They told Mia, and I just read that to y'all. That's why I read that again to y'all. That's why I came and did that research on them. And to tell y'all that she didn't agree with that bond being low like that. Now, why would they tell the news that? You see how things are? Y'all got this. She got to get on some of these platforms and talk and be nice to these people. I mean, you know what I mean? They got that. She didn't agree with that low bond. She didn't admit. Mia didn't agree with that low bond. She couldn't understand why it was low. And she got a lawyer, attorney. What kind of attorney was that? Private investigator with that. All quiet. Or was it a private attorney?
On new details of his possible role in the crime. District Attorney Steve Mulroy tells WREG young Dolph's family agreed to the bond setting. Hernandez Govan is the man the DA first said solicited the killing of rapper Young Dolph in 2021. Now the DA says investigators have more information in his case.
We've come into some information about Mr. Govan's role and medical conditions that make us think that this is the best.
So his medical condition is to make y'all put that bond, set that bond that low. There's a lot of men inside the jail. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said again. That cause his medical condition. Don't you know that so many folk go to jail with medical condition?
Make us think that this is the best resolution in order to get justice for the case.
So at the end of the day, the court cited safety and medical concerns as two of the reasons for the bond. That case is set to continue July 13th.
Wow. All right, y'all. So July 13th, y'all to hear more. And that was July the 13th of that year, okay? But the trial started in December, y'all, of this year. Love y'all, and I'll keep update and awareness on this case. I'm out.